Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Abacus Life's channel, a leading vertically integrated alternative asset manager investing in in-force life insurance products throughout the life cycle of life insurance policies. Thanks to some recent earnings, we have some fascinating discussions to be had here with the CEO, Jay, as always, joining us. Welcome, sir.
Thank you. Glad to be here again.
Yeah, this is going to be an exciting video, I'm sure. So I want to dive into this because you're just reporting your Q4 here for 2023, which you were reporting gross revenues up 25%. There's a lot going on across the board. And just to simplify this for us and tell us what's going on.
Sure. We had another great year at Abacus. 2022, going back a year, was a record year in our company's history. 2023, we surpassed it. 2023, for the full year, top and bottom line, we were up 14% at both numbers. In the fourth quarter of 2023, gross revenues were up 25%. And keep in mind, that includes, we increased our spending pretty significantly by an additional $2 million in advertising to continue to grow our business, which will have a strong impact coming into 2024 as well. So even with those additional expenses, the business still grew year over year. And we expect those kinds of things, to continue. We're a great company that's got earnings and fundamentals, but a great growth strategy and growth type of earnings.
Yeah, I definitely appreciate the insight. Do you want to talk a little bit about the stock as well? I mean, your stock has had some interesting trading volume since you kind of came public after dropping pretty dramatically to a full recovery here. I think people are finally starting to recognize the value. And I mean, you have some huge insider ownership as well. Do you want to kind of just break down maybe some of the cap structure, how you think about the stock?
Sure. Within the cap structure, there's a smaller float. We were a de-SPAC company, and that's sometimes what you have when you work through a SPAC process. But, over time, we'll eventually address that, and the float will start to increase over time. But, the stock itself is actually performed quite well, specifically over the last, let's say, 90 to 120 days after we announced our buyback, which was certainly a key catalyst to investors taking a really good, serious look. What I love about our shareholders today is that they recognize that earnings, cash flows, fundamentals, growth in your business, all those things matter. And in today's market, where you're faced with a lot of volatility, whether that be rates or inflation or all these other potential macro options, our company is perfectly suited for this kind of environment where we're acquiring life insurance policies. We're an alternative investment asset managers, where our business is growing. In fact, in 2023, we purchased an additional 30% more policies than in 2022. So we didn't just surpass 22, we blew through 22 in 2023, and we just couldn't be more excited about now the prospects into 2024.
I definitely appreciate the insight. We'll pass it off to the viewers, though. We'd love to know what you think, and consider subscribing, because when catalysts like this continue to hit the wire, of course, we're going to bring it to you here. But on the note, we look forward to catching you in the next one.